3 cats are rescued during a house fire. Xylazine grows in Utah and Nevada, and Washington County receives funding for its water system project.
You're watching St. George News at 5.
Good afternoon, I'm Christy Langenheim. A fire that started at a house in Dixie Downs on Wednesday led to an evacuation of its residents, and later firefighters rescued the family's 3 cats. We'll go to Chris Reed for more on this story.
A family had to evacuate after a fire at their home in the Dixie Downs area of St. George midday Wednesday. Firefighters say while the exact origin of the fire is undetermined, it started on the side yard of the home and spread to engulf part of the attic. A neighbor initially alerted the family and called 911, allowing them to escape, but the family was still concerned as their 3 cats were still inside. Firefighters saved the first 2 cats, but there was still concern for the third. And St. George Fire Chief Robert Stoker said it was not lost on firefighters that people's pets are still family.
You know, pets are like family to people. And so as we go through and we do a search, even if we're doing a primary search, we come across animals, we'll bring those out and get them removed. Once we do it all clear on our primary search, if we haven't found pets, and it's still safe for our crews to go in, we'll go in and try to locate those pets.
As firefighters were packing up, that third cat was returned to its family.
Thanks, Chris. The opioid crisis now faces a deadlier outcome as the rise of xylazine detected in fentanyl increases across the country, including Utah and Nevada. Fentanyl seizures by the Utah Highway Patrol tripled between 2021 and 2023, with more than 670,000 synthetic pills seized in 2022 alone. St. George Police Lieutenant Johnny Hepler said the officers have seen an increase in cutting agents such as xylazine in some of the lab results of seized fentanyl. Because xylazine is often found in substance mixtures containing fentanyl, officials say it's important to take extra caution in case of an overdose. On Tuesday, the Bureau of Reclamation announced the Washington County Conservatory District is receiving $20.5 million in funding for its regional reuse water system. Here's Maury Kessler with the story.
The Washington County Water Conservancy District is getting $20.5 million from the Bureau of Reclamation for its regional water reuse system. The funding is a part of an overall $175 million investment that the Bureau of Reclamation is making in water reuse and recycling system projects in California and Utah. The funding was announced in Los Angeles Tuesday, where Reclamation Commissioner Camille Touton spoke about the importance of water reuse systems and investing in them for the future.
Water recycling plays a critical role in improving sustainable water supplies. It's an innovative and cost-effective tool that can help make our water supply more reliable, helping communities find new sources to meet their needs today, but most importantly, to meet our needs in the future. That is why I am so excited to announce a $179 million investment from the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law for large-scale water recycling projects.
Washington County Water Conservancy District General Manager Zach Renstrom was also at the press conference and spoke briefly at the event.
And I just want to tell you that in Utah, we are working very hard. Our governor, our legislators, and even to our city councils realize that we need to do better. We need to make sure that we're using every single drop of water wisely, that we need to be the best stewards we can of our water. I know in my neck of the woods in Washington County, one of the things that we're looking at is developing a large regional reuse facility that this grant will go to. It's essential. It's critical for my community that we have this, and it's so great to have such good federal partners, such as the Bureau of Reclamation and Commissioner Touton, to help us overcome these large water challenges.
Washington County's own regional water reuse system is described as a $1 billion project that will include 4 reservoirs, expanded and new treatment facilities, 60 miles of pipeline, and various pump stations.
Thanks, Maury. Now we'll go to Sheldon and Amy for your favorite weekend adventure guide.
That's right, so many great things happening this weekend right here at Fiesta Fun. They got bumper boats.
The bumper boats are open, so bring the kids. They're out of school.
And if you want live music this weekend, go to Springdale at the Bumbleberry Theater.
Adobe Taylor is playing.
And it's free. It's a free concert. And if you want free music, go to the Red Cliffs. The Terrace at Red Cliffs has a whole concert.
There's lots of music happening in Southern Utah.
Yeah, it's the Paper Jams Music Fest. You've got to go over there. Lots of great bands. For a full list of weekend events, check our TGIF listing on stgeorgenews.com.
Now back to you in the studio.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sheldon and Amy. St. George Academy students once again demonstrated academic excellence in a national chemistry contest hosted by Chemical Education. Here's Bridger Palmer for more on the story.
St. George Academy's 8th grade students recently participated in a national chemistry contest called You Be the Chemist. Science teacher Trevor Anderson said that 2 of the 3 teams from the academy advanced to the regional competition. In the end, St. George Academy walked out of Enoch Elementary School with both first and second place. Moving on to the state competition, the teams created a video project to solve a real-world problem. They submitted the videos in late March, and by late April, one of the teams learned they had won the state competition. Anderson said that in the future, he hopes the team qualifies for the national competition.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. I'm Christy Langenheim with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5.